Welcome to Twisted Creations. My name is Andrea and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a fresh scent bath bomb. The fragrances I'm going to be using is key lime, essential oil, and lemon sugar. They're both from Nature's Garden. And the colors I'm going to be using is yellow from TBK Trading and lime. Let's see if I can get the focus on for you, from the Decor Room. These will be available from May to August, so let's get started. So I'm using the same recipe that I always do. It's 2 part to 1 part citric acid. So it's 2 part baking soda, 1 part citric acid. So I use 1 cup of baking soda, and then I use 1/2 cup of citric acid. And then I use cornstarch over cream of tartar, because cream of tartar tends to sink the bath bombs. I like cornstarch because it strengthens my bath bombs and it doesn't sink them. So if you want to make like a bubble bar, cream of tartar is a really good one to use to help strengthen your bath bombs. So today I'm going to be splitting my batch in 2 for yellow and green. I'm going to mix my dry powders and break up my clumps. Alright, now that my dries are all mixed up, I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to measure out my oils and colors. Alright, let's measure out my fragrance oils. So we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon, which is 2.5 milliliters of key lime. Here we go. Trying not to spill it all over my table area like I did. It's not particularly expensive, but it is strong. I don't like wasting my stuff. There you go. And then we're going to use the same for the lemon, so it's 1/2 and 1/2. So it ends up 1 teaspoon of fragrance oil. There we go. Alright, so let's put in my polysorbate next. This is really good for emulsion. It helps the colors from sticking to your bathtub. So I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of that. There we go. And then use sunflower oil, because I like how this is a light oil on your skin and it feels really great. And again, use 1/2 teaspoon of that. So there's 2 teaspoons of oils total in your mix. 10 mLs. From here, for my bath bombs, I like to put in my colorants and mix them together. Do green in the smaller one. That's 3 drops for that one. As you saw in my soap video, this doesn't like to mix well, so I'm hoping if I mix it in here before I mix this time, it might dissolve easier and mix into my bath bombs without leaving huge clumps. I had not a lot of oil when I tried doing it for my soap, but I use a lot of oil for my bath bomb, so I'm hoping the amount of oil will help it dissolve better. Then as you saw, I added some dry, and then I had those nice mica powders in my soap, which wasn't so good. Okay. I hope that blends well, as you can see. We'll see. And do the green. That will mix awesome, because we already know it does. Soap color always does well, and the same with the oils. Alright, there's my 2 colors. And now I made a nice big oily mess. I'm going to set these off to the side and bring back my dry powders to separate out. So now I'm going to mix the oil in here, and the oil, okay, let's try that again. We're going to mix the yellow in here, and the green in here, and then we're going to try to make the bath bombs. 2 colors. Now, from here, I'm going to mix them. Then I'm going to add my witch hazel to them. The amount of witch hazel I'm going to use depends on how much I need in the environment I'm in. If you're in a stable environment, that's not quite the word I want, but if your environment's not going to change, sorry about the interruption, that was cut out there. The amount, like I was explaining, the amount of witch hazel you use really does depend on your environment. If you have a closed-in dehumidifier going room and it's always the same temp, always the same humidity, then it's the same witch hazel all the time. And then if you don't have that, it depends on your humidity in your room. Today my humidity is low. The sun is out. It's not rainy because my environment is dependent on an open window as ventilation. For now, someday I'm hoping to have a craft area, craft shed I guess, in my backyard to work on my projects. That's why I'm waiting on the resin pieces that I want to do because it needs good ventilation and I need a mask. And the cold process soaps that I want to do because of the lie and I want to stay safe and have no itty bitty people running in and out of my videos like I do right now. They don't bother me when they run in and out. I just want to make sure my hobbies are safe just in case. I just want to make sure my hobbies are safe just in case they decide to run their hands in and out. Because, you know, little ones like my 3-year-old like to touch. Texture you're looking for is when it sticks together like that, but not too wet. You can feel the moisture through your glove, but it's not soaking wet. Do a big one first. I'm gonna have all sizes available. The smallest size is going to be for samples that I sent out with other orders. Set that aside. Okay, and smush them together. We have our yellow, we have our green, we have our lemon lime bath bomb. I'll leave this to sit to dry. I leave them in the molds to dry because then it holds its shape even if it expands. It doesn't get warty, it stays smooth. My personal experience is to leave it in there. Now I'm going to do the next size down. These ones I usually sell as a set with soap, if you're interested in. One side, the other side, squish. There's one side. Here's the other side. There's my lemon lime. See if I can get it to do again. Lemon lime bath bomb. Again, I'll let this sit aside. All my videos are of my first take of making each fragrance and size. These are all my first tries. None of them are redos. Like I did this on the side. I know my bath bomb recipe works. Sometimes in my videos, as you can see, they expand because they added too much witch hazel. Sometimes they don't. Just depends on how well I'm doing. Here's the sample size. One more for this one. Oops, I hit it. This one's going to be done a little different because it's my last one. Put them all of it together. If anyone's interested in shower steamers specifically, so you can use the bath bombs as shower steamers, so you can just set them in and watch it roll around on your shower floor. I know not everybody takes baths, but I didn't know if anybody would be interested in specifically a shower, like the size where it's just half of the bath bomb, so it'd be this, just this, to go in your showers. If you would be, leave a comment below and I'll start making those available in my Etsy shop. See what this looks like. I'm not sure I like a lemon and lime mix. Yeah. Again, that does not, I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna have to find a way to make that swirl better. Maybe it's just not green, not do a green swirl, because I really just don't like them mixed like that. Did that with a different one and the green looked like mold. So I probably won't be doing that. I'll just do the half and half like I did the other ones. There we go. Now all my bath bomb mixture is used. This will be just set aside for funds, and I'll use it myself or let my kids use it. As you see, I'll have 3 sizes: my medium size, because I don't actually have a large size, my small size, and my sample size. This will be available with other purchases. This will be available with soap and bath bomb sets. This will be available all on its own. And until next time, have a great day. Stop looking over there. Look here, let's get started.